Good morning, investors. Welcome to the market review for the 13th of May 2014. The trade for today is called Monday. Blue line is the share price here. This dotted blue line here is a buying opportunity from low to a high level. As you can see on the action, it's a buy long. Last price traded on the share is 182.09 and the entry level could be 179.73. Expectations will go from this cross here back to the green line here, and that target level is 108.92. Please take note to use a stop loss level of 173.50 if it wants to bounce back and go further down with this red line. So that will be your stop loss level. Expectation move requirement is 6.93% of profit you can get on this trade. Going to other shares, here's Monday MNP, also a buying opportunity at a level of 182.74. Also long, that means bottom to the top, low to high levels. Entry level is 179.67. Target is 193.06, and your stop loss level is 172.97. That's almost a 7.5% requirement growth. Other shares to look like is like Tiger Brands, currently trading at 278.17. Sell opportunity, that means you want to buy it from a high to a low level. The current entry level on this one is 279.07 and the target is 265.23. That is almost a 5% growth. MMI Holdings, MMI, that's the code for the share. Last price is 26.83. That's the last price traded. Entry level is 26.70 and it can go back to 24.55. That is now from a high level to a low level. Possibility of growth on the share is 8%. Please use the 27.77 as a stop loss. If you go down further on, here's the top 40 shares. Now as you can see, the top 40 shares broke a small high yesterday, going still positive. Let's go and look at the industrials Dow of the American markets. Now if you look at this, I'm going to zoom in. This red line, that is the current trading price from the index for the Dow Jones and quick charts. That's approximately about a 16,700 level, 700 points level. Testing this high and it broke the previous highs here. So there's a bit of upward direction, positive direction happening on this index here. Looking at the top 40 shares on quick charts as well, you will basically see still in the sideways channel there, broke the previous highs there. Still trading above this 21-day moving average, still shows some positiveness. At any time if this one comes down and break this 21-day moving average downwards, that will be due for a correction going physically downwards. Let's go and look at some shares quickly on the market. Yes, Shoprite. Now, as you can see, Shoprite, there's the positive channel on the green line here, testing previous highs, and now it's also testing this 21-day moving average. Be very clear to track this one very closely. At any time it breaks this 166.52 level and it's currently trading at 168.50 level. If it at any time break this level, downward side will happen on this specific share. So let's keep a close eye on this one in the short term. Mr. Price, as we indicated yesterday, look at the previous highs, testing these highs. We need to see if there's some sell-off that could happen after last week's high movement on the specific movement of the share. Still trading above this 21-day moving average, so it's still going a bit positive at this moment. Looking at Truworths is also now starting to stabilize here. Do you see this 81.89? That's been tested on the 21-day moving average. That's the green line here. Still showing a bit of upward movement happening here. Track it for the close for the short term to see what direction will follow. But the share is still in a positive movement here. Looking at Discovery, just a small indication here of Discovery. I've got the 3 and 8 day moving average on here, and if you look at this 3 and 8 day moving average, the share is still moving upwards, trading at 93.15, testing almost previous highs of August last year, and you can see the share is still positive and there's no selling signals here, so the share is still moderately positive and the momentum is still positive in the short term. Let's go and look at MTN. Now I've left MTN the Fibonacci there at this moment, and as you can see, MTN broke onto new highs, starting to recover, but the main objective is it's still trading above the 21-day moving average. It still shows some positiveness happening in the share after it broke this red line upwards that was resistance and this green line as support, and you can basically see there's the upward breakup that happened. Let's go to Vodacom. Now Vodacom is starting to lose a bit of momentum after the nice last 2 weeks of momentum that went upwards, trying to test this previous highs here. Keep a close eye on this green line here. That's the 21-day moving average. Anytime it breaks it down, more downward side will be due. Most probably here from the 128, 127 levels back to the 125 levels or 124.66. Trends, markets are high. The Dow is currently a bit positive, about 21 points so far for the morning, showing a bit of there could be a positive opening for late afternoon. The top 40 shares, we need to see how they will open at 8:30, but they're about 80 points positive after the Americans had a nice rally last night in their markets. The Chinese markets are also a bit positive after the back of the high close of the American markets. So let's see where the market will take us. Enjoy your trading.